Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Evening.
Hales Tech Support, evening. Josh, good evening, sir.
Evening, Vinny. Evening, Hales and Tech Sport. Not like we haven't been sat here for the last half an hour chatting.
They were just like, oh my God, it's there.
Evening Facebook user, whoever you are, dude. I don't know what I was doing then. Bit salt. How are we all doing, guys? Been a good week?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah-ish.
Oh, so much enthusiasm tonight.
I've had a week off as well, and I'm just fucking knackered.
Yeah, my second week of new job, going well, making progress. I'm pleased. It's good.
Not been
Yeah.
sacked, all good.
The only way's up.
I've not been sacked. Cheers, Simon. Evening, Andy. Mr. Carruthers. Blimey, there's not many in the house tonight.
No, there's not. Well,
Oh,
a few-
they're lost.
Yeah. I did say I don't think it'll be a particularly lengthy show tonight.
Yeah,
No.
I think it'll be that. I think it'll be more girth than length.
We all like a bit of girth.
Oh, yeah, can't be a big girl.
I can't believe we've only got a few people in. It's tonight we've got the strippers on.
Who would have thought it, eh, Simon?
Yeah.
We pay all that money to get the special strippers in, and there's not that many.
I'm sorry, but you and Simon, Vinny, don't count as special strippers.
Oh, we do. We are very special.
Yeah. So many wonderful ways.
The night is young. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, we're ending it now. Bye.
Yes, Facebook user. You are the Facebook user.
Yes,
Congratulations.
you are the Facebook user. Go away, Zuckerberg.
Don't censor us. Freedom of the media. I tell you what, it's a crazy
Is it
fucking
one
world.
more? Can we have one of the satellites over the house so we've not got dodgy internet?
You got my internet. Oh, good evening, Gav. It's one of my locals. Hope you're well, Gav. I know you well. I was talking to you last night, but never mind. That's got to be Rabbit. Good evening, Rabbit.
Even a rabbit, even Sean.
They're all coming out of the woodwork.
Yay,
We'll hold fire for a few minutes and just chat bollocks. Let a few more people come in.
That was the standard show, Josh, surely.
Yeah. That's not be 2 hours worth.
You are right. It is the standard show. Yeah.
Hope you're well, Brother Rabbit. Hope you're well. In these crazy times. Crazy
Very-
times.
Very crazy times.
Evening, Rich. Evening,
Mr.
Rabbit.
Beecham, hope you're well. Can't wait to meet you at Expo. Expo's good. Just Expo fever is kicking
Not
in.
long
and there's
now.
so many people I need to meet.
Yeah.
So many.
I know. I'm heading up with Matty and Sean. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I think my mate Nick's going to come up with me as well. So yeah, I know all of us lot are going. It's going to be a big group of us there this year. I feel.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
nice. Boss it.
it's gonna be a great expo.
Hey, Dion.
Listening well, gaming, Dion. That's it.
There's dedication,
Alrighty.
Dion. We appreciate that. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely an expo that isn't about what's there. It's about the people that will be
Yeah.
there. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. It's 100% about everybody that's going.
There were some interesting new announcements this week on some of the exhibitors. I'm guessing they may have lowered the price of some of the stands from the certain exhibitors I saw that are now joining the list. That's all I'll say on that.
Really?
Oh, you got that rules now, Vinny. Who's joining the list?
There's a few companies along the way that are a bit
Cheap.
less reputable, including a certain bold one,
Well,
which really made me chuckle.
it's open to anyone and everyone in the industry.
It
Even
is.
if you
It
are-
really
even
is.
if Even if you
Yeah.
are scum and you try and ruin the industry. But, you know.
But it'll be interesting to see if it rocks up with loads of crones.
Mm. Yeah. But yeah, buy my clone of this product. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen anybody selling a clone at Expo.
You might do this year.
Yeah.
There might also be some fights then.
There's always fights at Expo.
On the main
There's been a
stage.
few, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Cheers, Rich.
Cheers, Richie. We appreciate that. It's just a quiet, standard LXV show this week. I think everyone's
Yeah,
got... It's a strange time of year, isn't it? We're sort of transitioning supposedly from winter into spring. And
Yeah.
it's chuffing freezing as far as I'm concerned, but I've been in a lovely warm place all day.
It's the post-Chinese New Year lull as well, isn't there?
Yes, there is that, Simon. There's definitely that. There's mass decrease of product release from China. Is the chip shortage now all sorted?
No,
I'm-
the chip
I'm not
shortage is
really
still in
hit-
full effect.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, surely it's going to be. I fear it could well be.
The problem is you've got obviously a finite amount of chips being fought over by a lot of companies.
Yeah, a lot of big boys as well.
A lot of big companies, you know. You've
Yeah.
got car companies. They go in cars, planes, trains, computers,
Sounds like a film.
I think with
TVs.
the current political
High-five.
situation as well, that's not going to help either, is it?
No.
No.
That's a very
Really
good way
big.
of putting it, Simon. Current political situation.
Always a diplomat.
I think they said similar about the start of World War II, didn't they?
The current idiot situation. is
Oh, yeah.
what the
No,
show-
the crazy lunatic situation.
Don't say anything live, you'll come another chop here.
Well,
Yeah, I suppose I was talking about him.
it is a mad old world out there. Mad old world. But we vape on.
Yeah, I see that China won't be airing Premier League games this weekend because the Premier League shows solidarity with Ukraine. So they decided
Really?
not to air any Premier League games.
Hey,
Mr.
man!
Dixon! It actually showed up, Matt. Actually showed up and you're on Facebook. Wow, it worked.
Yeah.
Restream actually sorted the shit out.
I thought we were going to play the whole intro video about it mucking up as well, and it did. I was like, oh, like that's...
All good, Matt. All good. It's the weekend, and it officially starts with LXV.
It does. It does. Oh.
But yes, shall we have a quick show of what we're vaping, and then we can just sort of meander through what we're going to do and dribble off elsewhere.
Well, I can see Vinny's on a blue sour raspberry elf bar.
That is my my little hit of Nick. I have battered this thing today. It's it gets through the stress. I'm also on a Pulse with a Bridge V2 and the Limelight Burrow. Shamrock cookie in there again. I need some juice, people. People, give me some juice ideas. Then I've got the Geek Vape
Yeah.
M100.
Guys,
with-
chucking your juice recommends in the chat, please. Obviously, we
Yeah.
know what you're going to say, Matt. But
Yeah, he said it's nice to see you're not pissed. The crazy thing is, he's been on holiday as well.
yeah,
Did you find your screwdrivers, by the way?
I did. Yeah. Did you see the comment my missus put?
No.
Really accurate description. Try the upstairs under the stairs cupboard, behind the TV box, underneath the bag of bags, and that's exactly where they were. It's almost like she put them there.
Mr. D, I'd vape any of your juice any day. Jesus, Matt, no. No, just don't go there. I think it's all been delivered apart from Josh's.
And that's fine. I don't really mind.
Well, I'm guessing it's all been delivered because everyone stopped messaging me asking me where it is. So, Royal Mail have done me a good and eventually, and Parcel Force. Spezzle.
Yeah.
Matt, I don't get as much free shit as I used to, but that's what I've got to do. I've been there before, my friend.
I really don't know.
Oh dear. But yes. Yes, I keep meaning to try that, Sean. Although I'm guessing that one probably won't vape too well through a burrow device.
Yeah, like you always mention the Trip Hammer stuff, and I've been to buy it a couple of times and then not bought it, which is really weird.
Yeah, I've looked and found it and then gone, oh, but what if I don't?
It's really weird. I've really gone off dessert-based flavors. Like, I was vaping Anarchist Black again the other day. I know there's a lot of technically dessert. It's like a cereal, but it just made me feel a bit sick.
I've always struggled with cereals. I always find them a bit harsh. Always have done.
Those sound like cereals.
Apart from
Anarchist-
one that
Anarchist Black's really good, but
me and Andy got from America. I can't remember what the hell it was called. Lifted, maybe.
what?
Might have been called Lifted. We got it from the States. We was repping them here in the UK for a little while, and then it all went a bit tits up.
Lifted liquids, yeah.
Yeah, they was quite nice.
Yeah, I'm actually vaping on yours now, Matt.
Yeah, what are you vaping on?
Well, okay.
I think it's 15.
I'm on the Oxford Velocity with the tart of lemon.
What is it?
Tart of lemon.
Mod King.
Mod King tart of lemon. Sorry.
I love
Yeah,
how
right.
you are Haley to him. His ace.
It's awesome.
And in this thing, it's the full AIO.
Yeah.
I'm on the Mod King's Fizz of Rainbow. I've also got another 3 bottles of Mod Kings in the car that I'm using at work.
So,
Yeah, I've got a bit Mod King at the moment.
I think other juices are available, people.
It wasn't this one I won. I've had that I won in the auction. I was like, and Heinz?
Really, Rich? I heard that was decent as well.
Ooh.
The Unibox, because they reckon the chipset was going to rival DNA.
Oh.
I know the whole big
Lemon
marketing
one,
thing is
lemon
that they're
on
sending
YouTube.
models versions of it in water tanks that you can actually take out and turn on.
It's very dark moorish, Matt.
I wouldn't know.
Oh,
Oh, I love the dynamics. Hales, what you vaping on?
Stuff that he isn't. No. I've got my Geek Vape Ages 2 with the Fat Rabbit Solo on, and that's got Badger Noir, Black Badger.
Oh.
That is so nice.
ballistic
Gotta
badger.
try some of the badger juice. I was trying to get some of it at the auction, but everyone kept outbidding me.
No. Then I've got like one minute. In the Pulse, I have got IVG Ryeberry.
Yeah, I've just gone off you.
Then I've got the Aspire Deco, and that's got IVG Vanilla Biscuit.
Lovely.
And then I got the Aspire BP60.
Oh, that's nice.
It's what I got in the auction. They're
Oh,
both
yeah.
in the auction. He's not stole them yet.
That actually looks really nice, that. It looks better than it did on the box.
Quite nice. And that's got Mod King juices.
Good old auction winnings, eh? Good old auction winnings.
Great.
It's got a bit of vaporoni in here tonight, hasn't there?
No, it's Mod King juices. Mod King.
Go on then, Josh. Show us your sexiness off, and I mean your mods.
I'm on the Die Codes Danny Mini with the steam pipes Cabello. Thanks, Kev. Love you, Kev.
I think Kev's
And
actually on holiday.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
And that's got some Sad Boy Happy End blue cotton candy in it, which has lasted me a lot longer than I thought it would. I really, really like it, and then I go off it quite quickly.
Yes. Yeah, I had that with that, and the pink one.
You're like, oh, this is really nice. Then it's like, oh,
Yeah, it gets a bit sickly.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, it is based on bloody
Blue
cotton
candy
candy.
floss.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so and then I'm just on my billet with the control panels and the Mob Mini. Got to look at the beautifulness. It's the Mob Mini. My little crown. I need more crowns.
I nearly accidentally bought a crown the other day thinking it was a Mob Mini. I thought I was getting a right bargain.
The thing is, those crowns sell for a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 20 quid. I didn't think it was that expensive. But I thought it was a full thing for 20 quid. I was all over it. And it was like, such a crown, mate.
They do loads of different versions of it, though. So I want a little short crown, and I want you've seen they've also done like a pair of boobs.
Are they really?
They do all sorts of stuff, like quite cool. Wouldn't quite go with the gold, but they do lots of cool ones. But yeah, and that has in it the Honolulu Heights from Fresh Vape Co. Always vaping Fresh Vape Co. Try some Fresh Vape Co, Vinny.
Yeah.
Try some Fresh Vape Co, because you'll like it. I think you'll like it. I like it. So.
And it's fruity, isn't it? So it'll go well in a burra. Matt, that is awesome, dude. That's great work with Vaporesso. That's immense.
I think if you're going to get one, Vin, I think get the Sunset Boulevard, which is the passion fruit peach.
That does appeal. It does appeal massive. Oh, you know what I'm going to be doing drunk later, don't you?
Oh, God.
Juice shot. Oh, that's better. And there we go.
And that's it. That's literally it for me.
Yeah.
To be honest, this doesn't really leave my side since I've had it.
Do you use the leather pouches? Because
I've got one. I've got one here.
That would keep me. Yeah, I do like that.
But
although it limits your airflow, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, this needs to be restitched because Andy put it on with the stabwood doors that he sent me, and it got stuck to the stabwood doors. But to be honest, you restitching that is not a problem. It's just like finding the right stitching and just putting it back through the holes. Wouldn't take much. Like, how does it even look in that?
You've done really well, Matt. Really well to get Vaporesso on board like that. That's awesome, buddy. Really.
It shouldn't restrict the airflow too much.
Yeah, but there'll be no side airflow. Oh, there will be.
I've got no side airflow anyway.
No.
Pretty much. Well, I suppose, I have actually through that because it's obviously got the big hole there. But like the panels I was using the other day, like the mum's panels, have no side airflow to them at all.
See, I've got all my billet doors have got the side airflow. And then the new ones I'm getting have also got the side airflow.
Well, I was using these up until today, but they're like completely solid.
Yeah.
So
need more doors. Evening, Facebook user. Whoever you are, I hope you're well. And so are your loved ones. It's really... Yeah, I've had far too much caffeine today, so I'm a bit giddy. I do apologise. Way
I reckon
too
that
much.
might be making me when I was tired. I reckon I might have caffeine crashed.
Oh, I don't like that. I get really bad headaches when I crash.
Yeah, I made some cold brew, some homemade cold brew yesterday. Forgot how much more caffeine is in cold brew coffee.
Yeah. Well, yes, we can see your comments, Facebook user, but we do not know who you are. I wonder if it's Matt again. No, because Matt's name came up.
Yeah,
You need to pop back out and give StreamYard Restream permission to use your name. Yeah, go for the pulse, Sean. Get a black one though, not one of the other ones.
I like my red one.
Well, I saw the other day that in the Pulse AII squad group that Tony actually put up quite a long message
He has done, yeah.
about the cracking issues, and fair play to him. They've like, look, it's a mistake that it happens. Now they're being mass produced, blah blah blah. But apparently they've remixed the material now, so it's stronger.
Yeah, I know. Bandy Vape have already sending out replacements because I know Kev's already had a replacement.
Yeah, you don't even need to approve a receipt. All you need to do is send him a picture.
Wow, that is good customer service. You got to take your hats off to Bandy Vape for that. Evening, baby lungs. Yeah, Sean, I like my black one. It's it just feels solid as well.
I gave my clear one away to a friend in need. It did have a rather large crack in it, but he was like, "Do you know what? It'll help me out for the minute." So
yeah, and it obviously doesn't affect use. It's just aesthetics, isn't it? So I'm sure if it got bigger and separated, it would cause an issue. But
yeah, mine had a pretty hefty crack in it.
Ah, okay.
But it still works.
I mean, I've got to say, I have mine in my pocket at work, and it gets bashed about and all sorts. Mine's still spot on, but I say I've got the solid black one. So.
I think I might hold on because I've got a funny feeling. Give it 6 months, and there might be a V2.
If not a V2, well, the rumor is it could even be DNA.
Ooh.
If they do a DNA chip version and keep it under the thing is they just need to release the mod on its own without
without everything.
Like release a DNA chip version without everything, make it 70, 80 quid, and I think you're onto a winner there.
Yeah, massively. Yay! Yes, Jamie Kelly, we can now see who you are. Good evening, my friend. I hope you're well, and I hope your package arrived.
The thing is, I think if they can do a DNA version on its own and keep it under the price of an SXK billet,
yeah, and they'd be laughing.
Ooh.
I don't know who that Facebook user is, but no, it still says Facebook user.
Hey,
Evening,
Craig.
Maybe they could do one with a Smock Nord chip in it.
Oh, to take a Nord build. Yeah, I can't see Vandy Vape doing that.
but you could just buy, if you want to do that, you could just buy a normal borrow and buy a Nord adapter.
You could just buy a borrow and a Nord adapter.
Yeah.
Like they're like the adapters are great. I've got a couple here, like for
Can't
this.
get on Restream and see every comment. It's only us on the live that can see all comments. You probably, unless we put the comments up, Josh.
Oh yeah, I can do that on them.
So if you will all now see all comments because they will be displayed just there on that side. So you will see all comments now, people. So just pick the platform you want to go on, and you'll see comments from everywhere. One comments again.
See, nobody's got a comment now.
No one's going to see it. There we go.
Are we doing room 101 tonight? Because I have something to put in it.
Well, then we are doing room 101 tonight.
Yeah.
I have a pet peeve.
You cannot put me in room 101.
No, you're going to put under. Fine.
Yeah, you definitely can't put tech support in 101.
I can. You let me down tonight.
I fixed it.
Uh-huh.
Before we went live,
We're all good. Everything's good in the hood.
Yeah.
We're just chewing the fat. We've got a call to come. We've got a Haley 101. And we've just got the LXV band. Josh is getting his hair out.
Yeah. I think the hat's giving me a headache.
It can't look no worse than my hair, Josh, so don't worry about it.
It looks pretty shocking. Like, definitely needs a cut. It needs a cut.
Yeah, I need a cut.
Now I've got to take it off myself. It's getting hot in here.
And this, folks, is part of the strip show. The hats
Yeah,
are gone
I-
already.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing, this hoodie's staying.
Yes, this one is as well. New chuffing gold to take out L's off.
Facebook user, when you join the stream, you have to give StreamYard permission to restream permission to show your name.
Yes, you do, and then it'll show your name.
Just brings up a little pop-up box. You go, yep.
And then it just shows your name, so we know what all you lovely Facebook users are. But you can stay random and just throw abuse at us, which people often do. Colin's not been on for a while, actually.
Yeah, just go back out of the stream, come back into it on the same way you came in, and we'll say at the bottom, restream requires access to use your name. Just click there, and it will take you in.
And then we can see your name and see who's abusing us. We welcome all comments. It's all good for the algorithms. Love or hate, it all goes good.
It's all positive.
It looks like the Modkin posse's in on Facebook, doesn't it? Jamie, Chris, Laura, Matt. Modkins!
It's the Mod King takeover.
Next week, our new sponsor is
88 paid.
Yeah. To be fair, I was looking at Modkins earlier and there's a juice I need to buy.
There's what?
There's a Modkin juice I need to buy. You wouldn't get what it is. Palmer of Violet.
Payday.
Yeah.
It's a very extensive range, is Modkins.
Yeah, but if
It's,
it tastes good and you're going to enjoy it.
You
You know
get
what women pay for shoes?
What?
Some women, not me, but some women spend like shitloads on shoes. I'm just like, bitches. You're beating them, you walk.
So now I've got a car, I don't walk.
Or
Right then,
handbag.
Josh, should we have a look at this cool wall you've got, man?
Yeah, let's move on to the call. Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. I made you all go away. You've all come back. It's fine.
It didn't go away on ours, so it's all right, Josh.
No. I just made you go away on my screen.
Go
Oh, I don't want to
away!
see this no more.
Do you know what? I've only got 4 tonight, and they're 4 quite random picks because
Oh no.
Haley sent me a load of really nice stuff, but the problem is I kind of want to have a bit of information on some of the stuff, and some of it was a little bit niche, shall we say, or
Again,
like very one off. And you know what? That's really
Something different.
You didn't.
Yeah,
send
no,
it like
no,
that.
no, and that's cool. I'll get round to it, but I just want to have a bit of information. Like, is it available? Like, where can you get it from? How much it actually costs? Because all those factors come into if something's cool or not. Surely, like,
oh, actually, just speaking about that, I saw. You remember Redbeard Coils? Andy that run them. He's just bought a Chipetta, and it is very, very nice.
yeah.
Very nice. Going back.
Well, they're getting
to,
harder and hard. They're getting harder and harder to get hold of. I don't think they're actually made anymore, are they?
Are they not?
No, I don't think Geppetto mods exist anymore.
Oh, that's sad. That's really
Yeah.
sad.
I could be wrong, and if someone in the chat knows, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they exist anymore. So it's a bit. Or if they are, they're very small quantity. So.
Yeah.
John, Palmer Violet's a lush. When the kids get like them goodie bags, I'm the one nicking them out the bag.
They're always the last thing left, aren't they, with the kids' goodie bags?
So,
I don't know.
yeah, to be honest with you, the call was a little bit boring. We've got 4 mods, 2 are pods. One is actually a pod that I really, really want. I really want it, but I don't think I can get it in this country at the minute. But
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
yeah, I've looked at it a couple of times. It's come off my Instagram page, on my Instagram feed a few times. I'm like, that's cool. I really want it. And then went to the website. And I don't know. I at the moment, I think they're only available in the States. But I don't think they're an American company. I think they're a Chinese company. So maybe we'll see. I'm going to start. Do you know what? I'm going to start off with a mod from our sponsor.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What,
I'm going to go the Geek Vape Legend 2.
It's not really changed that much. They've moved to 510 now, haven't they? I've just noticed that the 510's been centralised.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not saying this is because they're a sponsor. Like that all black one.
Without like wood leather effect.
No, just the all black one.
Oh yeah.
I really like that.
And that's so unlike you.
No, I think I like the all black one. I like the silver one, and I like the black and brown one. Actually, the only two I don't really like there is the rainbow one and the red one because I don't like rainbow or red. But I'll tell you what, any of those other four, I'd quite happily use as a daily mod. I reckon.
Well, that silver, I'm guessing, is the same as this little M100 I've got, and it's tough. It's stainless. It's really tough.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you might get one of these turn up on your doorstep sometime soon, Vinny.
I'm not sure because they've been out a little while now, haven't they?
Yeah.
Have they?
Yeah.
I just saw it. I was like, I think that's pretty nice.
Like I say, they're doing the single cell versions now, which is what I've got in my hand.
Yeah.
That's the stainless version. Yeah, Taylor's got the big one, and I've got the little one. Sounds about right.
That makes sense.
Blimey, all vapes. Not seen you in ages, Aaron. How are you doing?
Hey, Aaron.
Jesus, a long while.
There's some old friendly faces in the chat tonight.
Yeah. It's like a big reunion. There must be an expo coming fairly soon. But yeah, it's an Aegis at the end of the day. It's going to be bomb-proof, isn't it?
I feel this one's more balanced than most of the Aegis. I find it more comfortable.
Is that a legend?
Yeah, that's the one you just put up.
Yeah.
That's the silver
so we know Haley likes it.
I got it.
The thing is, it's like way under 40 quid for just the mod. It's going to be bomb-proof.
Yeah.
I've
seen one of them things run over by a forklift.
It's surviving me, so it's doing good.
It might survive you, but would it survive a Vinny?
Yeah, that's the big question. Oh, this little thing, this has pretty much been in my daily rotation since it arrived, and
I'm just going to remove the LXV logo for a bit because it's annoying.
Take it off the chat. Cool. I haven't seen you in ages, Aaron. I really haven't seen you about, man. It's good to know you're all right. Good to know. I'll say it's nice to see some old faces coming back out. So where are we going to put the Aegis Legend 2?
Well, Craig's just said for the price it's cool, and I think I agree. I think it's
what is it, about 45 quid?
I think you can get the mod on its own for under 40.
Jesus, really?
Mm.
I got the kit for 40 quid.
Gee whiz. And let's be honest, if you're not me, that will probably last you a good couple of years. It's like the old RX 200s. They just keep going.
I mean, yeah, you can pick up the mod on its own for cheapest place I can find it is about 35 quid.
Yeah, and that's a bargain. Absolute bargain. Yeah, to be honest, on the small one, I'm absolutely loving it. It does 100 watts, which for me at the minute is more than enough with how I vape these days. And it's just, battery life's not too shabby either. You get 5 hours out of it.
My wattage use is getting lower and lower and lower.
I'm sat here at 50 watts on this, and that's with a sub-on stock coil tank on.
I'm on 25 on this.
So my pulse is on 40, so that's nearly as much as that.
I mean, I've got to be honest with the Aegis series. I mean, we've had every one now, haven't we? About. Yeah. And they are indestructible.
Yeah. They really are. That little Aegis pod thing I've got. That thing,
Yeah,
I've dropped it, I've kicked it, it's gone down the stairs, it's
The
been in
Hero
the
2.
bath. Yeah, the Hero 2. That thing has just took an absolute pound. My only bugbear is the Aegis label. I think they need to bury the Aegis label and move on. That's my only bugbear with it all, and I know they're sponsors and we love you, Geek Vape, and all that jazz, but it's just...
And I couldn't not put a mod up because it was just you.
To be fair though, as soon as you hear Aegis, you're just like, yeah, that's a little tough nut.
Yeah,
going
it's
for
a
that one.
workhorse. It is a proper workhorse.
Yeah,
It's
if you want a mod that's you can take to work, you don't have to worry about dropping it.
Yeah, I mean, I get inboxed all the time saying, "What do you recommend? Something tough that lasts." And I'm like, "Do you want dual cell or single cell?" And if it's single cell, I'll go get one of these. If it's dual, I'll go get the other one. So it's just so solid and reliable. I mean, I've still got my original Legend somewhere, wherever it is, and as far as I know, it still works.
Are our boys and girls from Geek Vapor Expo?
Yes, they are. Including my contact, the one that set everything up for us all. They will be at Expo, so let's take some bin liners.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go cool. So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's a dual 200 watt regulated mod. It's never gonna go Sub-Zero, but
yeah, and it has all the modes you need, all the temp controls and bypass and everything's in there. But yeah, I you know what? I'm gonna put it Sub-Zero because in Geek you can trust.
And that's the thing. You read the reviews about it, and everyone's just like, "What more do you really need?"
Yeah. It like I said, it's a mod. If you semi look after it, it'll last you a few years at least. Ailes?
I'm putting it Sub-Zero. My favourite one I've had. It's feel more balanced. I've had because I've got the X here, and it's just too weighted for me. It feels like it's too. Well, this is not. It's more comfortable. It's more balanced.
I think having the tank in the middle is really balanced there, rather than at the end.
Yeah, it is. Even this littler one, it is so well balanced. I mean, for a single cell, it's got a bit of weight to it, but this is the stainless version, and it's going to be a bit heavier.
To be fair, with the X, it's in the middle, but this one's slightly smaller.
Yeah,
it's not as bulky,
thinner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, Matt? You never mentioned you're not going to Expo. We're all going to Expo, and most of the people in the chat are going to Expo, Matt.
Matt,
you enjoy your holiday.
We'll drop you a live call while we're there, buddy.
Jesus, the air will be bluer than normal.
Well, that's 2 for Sub-Zero. Obviously, Simon's with us tonight, so Simon does get a vote.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go. Oh, she's staring at me. I'll go Sub-Zero as well.
Yeah.
I'll go Sub-Zero.
You go,
Goes firmly in the top tier category of Sub-Zero. Cool. I feel that was actually quite a good random choice just to put up, and it's quite nice. I can't
believe we haven't done it.
It's quite nice for us not to put something. I've noticed recently we've been going ridiculously high end with some of the Cornwall stuff, and it's like maybe bring it back down to earth a little bit. So yeah, start with that one. I'm actually going to go now for. I'm going to go for one of the 2 pods that I've put up. I'm going to save the one that I really like till last, I think. Yeah. So this is the, and the original version of this pod. I absolutely loved mine, and then it died. And I know a lot of people had similar issues.
I know what it is.
And just to give away, I had the little Grim Green version, and I absolutely adored it. And it was the first time I really got into Nixels as well. So to see them do a new version is quite cool. So this is the Me Pod 2.
Oh!
I think that reaction.
I like that blue one with a star on it. I really like that design. It's quite Morningstar.
So this
Hey.
has a brand new, entirely designed mesh coil just for MePod that they've come up with. It's a 1250 milliamp battery in there, which
That's
is quite
bigger.
good.
That's bigger.
Yeah, the last one was only 800.
Yeah.
Still all that lanyard stuff you get with the MePod. I mean, I loved my original MePod, but I think it was the first pod that really went mainstream.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
The MePod was so hyped, and I think Grim had a lot to do with that. But I loved mine. The way it hit, I loved the flavour you got from it, and the coils on it. I thought were amazing.
Absolutely hated mine.
I loved the hit from it, but the problem is, it with the airflow on it was so tight, it changed the sphincter inside out every time you pulled on it.
Yeah, you see, I really liked the
lost
way it
mine,
played.
and I really didn't try to find it. I was quite happy it had gone.
I remember when it was as well, because it was the time we had all that snow. We even got snow in the southwest, which is rare. The whole of Britain was covered in snow, especially in Exeter where I live. We never get snow because it's such a sheltered city. And there's even a picture. If you ever go to my Instagram, there's a picture of a MePod in the snow because I was trying to be like, ooh. But I loved it. And then literally, I was sat here vaping it one day, and it just literally stopped working. What the fuck? And then they were like, "Oh, we'll send you another one, but we haven't got any of the Grim Green ones in stock."
Oh.
And I bought it from a shop, that wasn't from Smoking Vapor directly. I was like, do you know what? I'll just take some store credit. They're like, yeah, cool.
Hatman in the house. Good evening, Hatman. Oh, so Vape TV have got the rights to the October Expo. That's interesting.
Ooh.
I wonder if they want to do some interviews.
I've got no beef with Vape TV.
No, none at all. You know what? I reckon if they're doing lives at the October Expo, we've got to do some shit. We've got to crash some lives and just appear in the background and stuff.
I think to be honest, I'm planning to try and do a couple of lives from this year's Expo.
Yeah.
Like whether it just be on the phone, like the problem is the Wi-Fi there, in like the networking in there is pretty damn awful.
Are we still doing a Friday Night Live?
Let's see where we all are first. I might struggle to be there on the Friday because I have a feeling I will have to work the Friday.
I don't think I'll be there on the Friday, but I'll be in Birmingham by 5 on the Friday. I'm literally leaving work and going.
Vinny, you'll have to send me the link to the tickets because I'll go and pick them up.
Yeah, I've not got the press pass ones will be through soon. I've had contact again and they've sent the link for us to use for sales, for the discounts as well, which I've shared on my page. I should have been prepared and had it for the chat as well. I will sort that right now.
For next week. But anyway, yeah, I loved my original MePod, but that's just me.
Yeah, I struggled with mine. I got one and I struggled with it, but at that time I was a very different vapor to I am now. If they're at Expo or there's any for sale at Expo, I'll probably pick one up to try.
Again, they're not the cheapest. I think the MePod 2 is about 45 quid, so it's not a cheap pod.
Well, that's about the same price point the original was, isn't there?
Yeah.
For me, it was like sucking on sandpaper.
I really liked mine. I loved the way mine vaped.
Absolutely hated it.
But it was the first time I really got into like 20 milligram Nick salts as well, and it was like that whole getting that hit, and then I realised that I can't vape Nick salts anymore. I've given up on the idea of like 20 milligram Nick salts. Maybe in the odd like disposable, like if I'm really stuck. But
my page, Hatman, is Vaping Vinny on Facebook. Sorry.
You see, I'm torn because the design, the look of it, and everything is absolutely amazing. It's a class design. It's just the fact that I found the airflow too tight.
I'm gonna put the picture up again.
Yeah, I got hoodwinked last time by the prettiness, and then disappointment. So kind of.
See, Haley, that vortex has got your name written all over it.
I was thinking more Vinny for that one.
I'm going more on a lotus flower, but
yeah.
I had a pretty one last time, and it was still like stuck in sandpaper.
I wish I could see the airflow. That's the one thing I'd like to see the airflow.
There are some others. Let me have a quick look on them. I don't know if I'm going to put a picture up because we're live, but I'm just gonna have a quick look.
I've popped the link in the chat there, people. It's there. And there is definitely an October Expo. Definitely an October Expo.
Yay!
Which I think
maybe
maybe slightly bigger. What was that, Hayley?
I can go all 3 days in October.
Is that you?
Can't you? You are.
You know what? There is actually not one picture of the airflow.
That's interesting.
That's a bit concerning.
And it doesn't say anything about it. It just says.
Because before it used to be at the bottom of the mod, didn't it? At the bottom of the pod.
Oh, it's a top airflow.
So that's better.
So obviously the airflow, I imagine, obviously almost comes through the coil, like
under the pod,
coil
directly
head.
under the pod, probably.
I imagine it's in that.
It's got to be how tight it is. Let's be honest about that.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. I agree. One day can often be enough of Expo.
I often do the whole weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And to be honest, you generally by halfway through the Saturday, I'm starting to get pretty fed up. Mainly because the Friday is always great because it's less busy, because it's business to business and VIP members only and press only. Like it's much quieter and there's more room and it's not as hot and it's not as sticky and it's not as loud. But yeah, by like 1-2 o'clock Saturday when it's like at capacity and it's full and it's round. That point, I'm starting to go. I'm just going to go to the bar now.
What do you mean now? You've already been there a good couple of hours.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's it. There's always people that, and you always meet some dickhead. Like I'm going to say this now.
Just generally, Chris.
You
can say that because he's not here.
Well, you're an earshot of some dickhead that's. Yeah. Just a big bollocks, like, it's like, fuck off. Nobody cares.
I could say a lot more about that, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, the business day is great. I mean, the fact is not everyone can experience the business day, but if you're in the industry or stuff like that, the business day is always fun.
Let's be honest, the Friday you're not getting rugby tackle for 10 mil of dinner lady, are you?
Yeah. There's literally nothing on the stage on the Friday at all. It's just all.
Yeah.
It's normally the talks on a Friday, isn't it? From the advocacy group.
Yeah, you get a few of them.
Took them a while.
But anyway, are we going to put this meatball too? Oh, look.
Oh, my Lord. You speak of the devil and he appears.
Evening,
Chris.
My partner in crime.
What's your age, babe?
Okay.
No.
I wasn't actually talking about Chris.
I was.
Yeah, Mark, I'm only really going to see people.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm all right.
I'm only going, Mark, because I've been told I have to.
Yep.
Well, you're the chauffeur, Simon. Let's be honest.
I'm feeding him. What more do you want?
Well, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
hey, up, Sean.
I'll make it easy to spot me. I'll wear my LXV hat, the one currently stylishly modelled by Chris.
But are we getting merch? Are we having t-shirts or hoodies?
Oh shit! We keep talking about this and never do it, do we?
Yeah, we are. We will have some merch. I'll tell you what. We'll work on this over the next couple of weeks. I know we've got a good link in the chat for some maybe some merch stuff. But the way I want to do it is kind of the company that do it. Like we don't have to fork out for the merch. They'll just print the designs. They charge for the t-shirts. They take their cut.
Yeah.
So it means we don't have to go. I need to fork out like £300-400 to get
like
a t-shirt.
Teespring and things like that. They do a similar thing, don't they?
Yeah. So we'll come up with designs. We'll get them up. We'll drop the link. Generally, you get it'll be like a 2-week drop. So you got like 2 weeks to go and place your orders. And generally, they're delivered to you within like a week. Like we did the same with Alternate.
Yeah.
Like, and don't get me wrong, like they're not phenomenal quality, but they're good enough, and they're not that expensive.
Yeah. Perfect.
As long
Middle
as the
ground and
labels don't
everything.
come off after a day or two.
Yeah.
Oh God, has Vincent
I
put
can
down
keep
his AIO?
Fucking
Am I seeing
alright.
what? Did he put?
Oh,
But he wasn't using an AIO.
No, I wasn't.
Wow.
I have a Geek Vape M100.
I'm on Misha Krahid.
just to show you, this is the ones we get made up for Alternate.
Ooh.
So they are good quality, let's be honest. It's,
Like, you know, so they're nice and soft. I mean, that's a, don't know what brand it is, but it's comfy enough. They don't really shrink.
Do they do the same brand as these ones for the hats?
They don't do hats. A lot of the places don't do hats because hats are really expensive to make.
yeah, especially if you go in embroidered like we want to.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather do a really nice embroidered hat and fork out for a run of 20
Yeah.
and sell them
Yeah.
at cost price for people that want them to make the money back that way. Because
See,
I want a really,
I
I
prefer.
want something like this. You see how that's like proper, like
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Chunky.
raised. Yeah.
proper, nice embroidered. Like, to be honest,
See,
I don't like
suffer
the
the same
fit of this
issue.
hat. It's too short, but
I suffer with the same issue as Vinny. I've got a massive head.
I'm just
I mean,
massive.
even this one. Hang on.
it should have just looked like my immortal hat, my immortal snapback. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want something that I'd like almost like double sided as well, like
Yeah.
LXV, and then like something like Liga written on the side or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Or make it a bit like unique and a bit different.
Oh, banter.
Yes, Mark, good, that's our expensive.
But I know that Matt Dixon said he can definitely help us with that. So
He can.
Oh, awesome.
He can
Well,
indeed,
we'll get
because his
to
hats
it.
are awesome.
we'll get
See-
talking about it.
I need to give this a clean because I wear this daily. But the thing is, I don't want to wash it just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I've got two hats that are like that, and they're the hats I wear all the time. This one, you can see how like it's just got like dirty there, but it's like can't really wash a hat.
I used to just stick them in the washer.
The peaks go a bit weird.
Yeah.
They can warp, can't they?
Depends what because a lot of the peaks are just cardboard
I
inside.
tell you what, Josh, if we can get that size and that sort of thing, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think I know what brand that is as well. So I think I'm pretty sure it's I'm pretty sure I know what brand it is because my other one that I've got from the one I wear with the little owl on the front, it fits exactly the same. And I know
Yeah.
that's a Yupong one.
These ones are Beachfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. The thing is, I don't particularly like the fit of this snapback either. It's too shallow.
Yeah.
It fits a bit weird, and it's
Yeah,
too
big
high
athlete.
here.
Yeah.
It's too high here and too shallow here.
Unless you've got a dome head like Chris has.
Just can't believe
Yeah,
he
no.
bent the peak on his snapback. It's like sacrilege.
I know.
Nick is somewhere. I don't know where he was on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Anyway, where are we? Where are we putting this Meepod 2? We got way sidetracked.
That's a real hard one to do because obviously there's only you in here that loved the original.
Right,
I
being I joined in
despised
late.
the thing. I didn't care
Oh.
how shiny it was. It was awful.
You see, we're going to be jaded by our views of the old one, aren't we?
Yeah, that's my issue, Simon.
Are
Yeah,
you
I think
talking
I'd
about the
say
new one?
uncool until I'm proven wrong because last time I saw the prettiness. I thought, oh, this is amazing. It's a girly. Yeah.
Well,
No.
Mark, maybe you can put us in touch.
Let's have a look.
So it's uncool for me.
Meepod 2.0. Let's have a look at it.
You see, I'm on the fence.
Why does that
I'm-
look surprising?
I just realised I only bought 3 beers upstairs and they're gone. Just gonna grab another one. Be right back.
Do you actually have an on the fence?
No.
What was in touch with who? With oh, blimey, that is expensive. I know embroidery machines are expensive.
Unless you're really, really good at with a sewing machine.
I'd love to see you sit there and try and sew one, Chris.
Oh my god,
No.
can we do that live?
In fact,
No.
I would say,
That's fine. Hatman, we will do, buddy. We will hit you up and we'll get talking. Because it'd be awesome to put the business to someone that we know family-wise as well. So that would be awesome to do that.
in fact, I'd pay to watch Chris Hand sew it.
I'd
No,
have to go and stand
would never
next to
happen.
him and tend
Would
to the
never happen.
wounds.
Would never happen.
So you just vaping on a noisy cricket, Chris?
No, I'm on me Gaia or Gear, whatever, as well with me trilogy, and I'm also on
That actually looks quite nice on there.
Yeah, it does. It actually vapes quite well, doesn't it? On
It
there
looks
as well.
pretty mean, actually. And you're not on your hog. It's always close by.
It's always nearby
Always on the hog.
until I get the overpowered,
What do you mean, get it?
the overkill. Sorry.
Oh, yes. And then that'll be glued to your hand.
Yes.
How long?
Yeah, I think I've got
a little while. I can't really say too much, but yeah,
Okay,
I've been talking to Johnny.
cool.
I've got a funny feeling both my overkills will be coming to Expo.
And mine.
Well, I got a feeling Johnny might be dropping something new at Expo.
Yeah. I know he's bringing a load of mods as well at a really decent price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so they're out of his backpack, people. So grab Johnny Overkill. They will be bargains.
anyway, let's vote on
Oh.
this. 'Cause
Uncool. Sorry.
Going on looks, I'm going to go cool. Because I'm going to try and not be jaded on it. 'Cause it might have a good airflow,
But it might not.
but it might not.
Hales.
Uncle.
Good lass. Chris.
Didn't like the first one. Don't like the look of this new one. Uncool. Actually, no. Shit bucket.
Ooh.
Fuck it. I'm coming in strong.
oh, God.
So,
I don't even need to vote, but
see, I can see you rocking one, Josh, and I probably would do as well. But they're
To be honest,
also
I'll
a bit
probably-
steep on the price as well.
yeah, it's not the cheapest thing in the world. And the
original ones were
aren't
like
cheap
what?
either.
The originals were like what? 20 quid.
20 quid. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were when they were later on. When they were new, they were like £40 pounds.
Was
Yeah,
there
fuck that
really?
shit.
I paid
Yeah,
45
yeah.
for my Grim Green.
Fuck
You
that.
Grim Green.
I did.
The Grim Green was the Grim Green was more expensive because it was the Grim Green. Yeah, these are £39.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, still shit bucket.
They still sell me. They
I
still
got
sell.
sucked in last time with them going, oh, these are so pretty. And I was like, no.
This particular brand still sell. This particular company still sell the original one as well.
Really?
Oh,
They
they've
must
got
have
all
had a
new-
lot of stock left over.
No, they still make them. They got all new colorways and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, bloody hell. You live and learn.
Mm. Hopefully they've learned about the airflow and how shit
So-
it was.
We're on 2 uncool, 1 cool, and 1 shit bucket. So,
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. I was only going to go cool because I like the
well,
original.
that's going to tie it up though. Now you've got 2 uncool and 2 cool.
You said cool.
This idiot.
I said cool.
Alright. It
So
goes
it's
to
a
the chat.
tie.
It goes
So
to the
first
chat.
comment on the MePod 2.
Shit bin.
Shit
That makes
bin.
it. That makes it.
Yes, thank you, Sean.
That's
Craig.
another bin. So there we go. It goes in the bin.
In the bin.
that's-
Into the whole bin.
I think I'd hit the nail on the head with that one.
So this next product is something that probably not everyone's going to get. I just saw it and liked it. I was like, ooh, and I don't particularly like this company either. I know Lloyd's going to shit himself when he sees this. I feel, and all it is. It's just a borrow. It's just a borrow tank. But I think these are particularly sexy, and I kind of want one. They're not cheap though.
That's
So
what it was.
this is called the what's it called? It's called the Space Pod. And it's by Mission 15. It's their new borrow tank they've just released.
And it is lovely.
Ooh.
Comes in a variety of different colorways. It's made from a single aluminium billet. And then on the back you have you can see it's screwed in there on the blue one. That is polycarbonate, and then the front you've got your usual glass.
Is that Bogan's logo at the bottom of that blue one?
No, it's just a cross they've put on. I think their front airflow. These aren't cheap, but they're not ridiculously expensive when you compare them to companies like ProRo and some of the friendly flipper ones.
How much are they?
£85.
That's not
Hang
bad
on,
though.
them charging
tomorrow.
you £85 for basically a bit of billet aluminium.
It's a
And a bit
tank
of
without the
perspex.
bit in it. Yeah.
So basically a tank.
But trust me, some of the ProRos, some of the
The
friendly
Boros.
flippers go for a lot more.
Yeah.
I think
This is
Lloyd
the
has
borrowed
went
market,
out.
dude.
This is
You
what I
get
don't
eight
get with
slots
borrows,
on
because
flat.
that's just a little bit of metal that holds your juice in your coil. That's it. It doesn't
It's-
it doesn't
it-
improve flavour.
It
doesn't
does,
improve.
Chris, because they've got the
Hey.
airflow.
Different airflows, and it depends. So these are more made. They will obviously fit in a billet. They'll fit in a Delro. But these are made for. There's a lot of mods now coming out where the borrow goes in sideways, and you can see both the sides.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you've got things like the mum's key and stuff like that. And if you're after some like a specific look, like don't get me wrong, I want that. I want that purple one so bad.
I want that purple one.
These
I
are
like
actually
the
just
blue one.
yeah, the blue ones. Both the blue ones are super nice.
Mm.
Now, if they
Um,
came with matching drip tips, that would be even better.
Yeah.
They don't.
No, I know they won't.
Um,
Because they're integrated tips they've got there.
But, you know,
sexy,
it's-
isn't there?
yeah, I mean,
That's the thing though.
But
When
the
you
fact
look at billet boxes and borrow devices, it is about all the little details.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
about the screws and the panels, and that is going to cost money.
Wait, what's the Limelight one go for? Because I've got the Limelight one. I mean, I know mine was.
the new Limelight one's about £60
Yeah.
plus your shipping from Serbia. So that's going to be another like a tenner. So you're looking at £70 before it gets here.
Yeah.
Like these will be available in this country from no doubt probably a few retailers. They're not available yet. They are coming soon.
I want one.
I'm just hoping. Sorry, guys. I'm just hoping that because they might be a bit more available than some of like the ProRos and the
Yeah.
friendly flipper
Yeah.
ones, which just get released on drops. The problem is they'll have like 10 of each, and they'll be put up and they're gone like that.
Yeah.
Unless you see that post at that minute, you ain't getting one.
Yeah. I quite like them, and I do like them. Excuse me. The price is a little bit off-putting, but then it's mission.
Yeah,
It's going to be a bit dearer.
£84.99.
But it's like Sean said, you pay for billet box accessories, don't you?
You do. That is worth
Not
it.
being funny, people that have billet boxes, obviously, yeah, I've got the pulse, but I'm always going to say the budget end. But people with actual
We get-
billet boxes are willing
This-
to pay that money. It's
Like
all
this
about
one,
the
for example.
detail.
This one, for example, which is broken
Mhm.
and plastic. Like this is the friendly flipper one, and that'd be like £60 new.
Yeah.
And it's plastic. And
That's
do you know why it's broken?
Chris just what the fuck?
You see why it's
How do
broken?
you get a whole mod for that?
Yeah.
Bit of model glue, that'll fix that.
Whereas an aluminium, yeah, I tried it. Doesn't hold. So thin, it's so thin, it doesn't hold. But the thing is, it's
Proper
like
model cement.
yeah, it might hold.
Yay.
Might hold.
That's another delivery. Great to hear, BB. Great to hear, buddy.
But you know, it's the fact it's an aluminium one. It's not going to break, is it? That isn't going to happen.
No, it's going to be a lot more sturdy.
And
The
that
only
is
thing you're gonna do,
milled
you're
out
gonna-
of a solid billet of aluminium as
Yeah.
well at the end of the day.
It's
So
more of a
that's,
niche market. They're willing to spend the money.
yeah, I want
Unfortunately, you
one.
talk to someone that's tight-fisted and poor.
you see what some of the you
Yeah,
see
but
what
you're
some
gonna
of
be
the
like
stuff
me.
goes
You're
for
6
in the
grand
billet
the
world.
posters.
Yeah,
It's working out literally. It's like with all the different with the mechs and with like the overkills. There is different people that will spend different prices.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I put this exact same bridge and this exact same bar in my Pulse. Did it vape the same? No, it didn't vape the same.
No, there is a difference. There is a difference.
It might just be in my head going, this is more expensive, it should vape better.
No,
Yeah,
but-
exactly.
even turning that side of your head off, and there is a difference. I swap. I use this generally in the day, and then swap it into my billet at night, and you can. There's a difference. They do hit better.
And I even put the same drip tip on, like to make sure it wasn't the drip tip affecting the vape.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Same
Let's
one.
vote on what is it? The mission. What was it
it's
called?
the Mission
Oh, the
15,
space.
and it is called the Space Pod. I really like it.
It's got to
I'll
go
probably
Sub-Zero. But then we both own the billets and have fallen down
I mean,
the rabbit hole.
that purple one sat in there is going to look sexy as shit.
Or even the gold one.
Because it's too much gold.
Gold on gold on gold is
Depends
too
on what
much.
type of person you are.
I would have gone black with a
Yeah, I
black
would have
tip.
gone black.
Yeah, well, I've got black right there. Like,
Oh, no, you're going.
I'm going Sub-Zero without doubt.
Ooh.
I'm going to go out and buy a billet box today just so I can buy one.
No, you're not.
Say bye to your
Put them on.
testicles, Simon.
Has Simon been in your purse again, Hayley?
He's never
Grace
asked
on
for it.
cool.
I'm going Sub-Zero.
I want one, so it's going Sub-Zero.
Jesus, that's 4 Sub-Zeros.
And I'm not the biggest fan of Mission. So.
Yeah. And Chris is going to put it in.
Shit bucket.
I may be a little misspeaking.
85 quid for a little bit of aluminium.
Something good.
I can't afford it.
Yeah, but you say that. How much was Oggy charging for his billet box buttons when they were available?
Oh,
I
that
don't know. You
fortune.
aren't looking.
An absolute fortune.
Like 40, 50 quid for a button.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's a niche.
So,
That market is very niche.
It
So you
is very
can't go,
niche.
oh, well, it's ain't. Well,
She,
yeah, but that's market.
The thing I like about that is the machining in it as well. That's going to take time to mill a solid billet of aluminium down for that. That's going to take time and skill.
well, I'm wondering if they've done it through the back to make it easier to mill because you have to stop at a certain tolerance. You can just go straight through.
Yeah. And round, but either way, it's an awesome little borough, and it's one I'll keep an eye on. That's all I'm going to say.
We're going to go for the last one tonight then, which is a little pod that I've seen recently a lot in my Instagram feed, and unfortunately, I don't think it's available here because I really want to buy one. And I've picked this colorway, and it's not going to be everyone's favorite colorway, but they come in a load of colorways. You can change the plates, all sorts of stuff. So you can fully customize these, and these are supposed to look very 1980s.
Ooh.
Now, this is a pod that's basically designed to look like a pager.
Oh wow!
It even has a holster that you can clip onto your belt, and it clips in. So this is by Whiz Vapor. Does anybody know Whiz Vapor? Whiz Vapor did the actually Haley sent me a cool suggestion of the Puff Boy. Does anyone remember the little mod that looked like a Game Boy?
Yeah.
yeah.
They made that.
Okay.
But they got over here, so hopefully these get over here. But I'll put the picture up anyway. So this is it.
Oh wow!
That's actually cool.
It's called the Mini Beeper.
Oh,
They're not cheap. They're about $50. Well, that's not too bad. $50 odd. But yeah, this has a 1250 milliamp battery. I will take the picture away. So before I take the picture away, so you see the blue bit that can be changed for different colors. You can change the buttons for different colors. You can get different color pods. You get different color buttons. You can customize it completely.
That is epic.
Looks
And
that-
so-
That needs to be in the old Talk Boy colours and style, and then it would be.
Well, but they
epic.
do it in loads of different colorways. Like there's so many colorways on the website. If you go to whizvapor.com, you can see it. This company also make vaporizers for another product, which we won't get into. But this is they do this. I really like the way it looks. It's little things. So you can have 10 different pods, and you put the pod in, and it recognizes that pod, and it will change the settings on the device to match that pod for that flavor.
Ooh.
That's nuts.
That's clever.
So you can go, don't want to vape that, take that out, but I prefer this flavor at a slightly lower wattage with a slightly different ramp up.
I agree with Lloyd, though. It does
Awesome,
look like a
that's
toy,
the
hence the
See,
Talk
that-
Boy.
I don't give a flying fuck.
that colorway to me speaks. It reminds me of an old school pair of trainers I had that were exactly them colours.
I mean, they're all
To be
designed
fair,
as
with it
very,
looking like a toy, it depends on the person who's owning it.
Yeah. they're all designed to look very 90s. And you know, we see people walking around with Pokeball mods. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like me.
Yeah.
People love them Pokeball mods. I would never have one because of my children.
Yeah.
I had no come up, and I could not have it because of one of my children.
Josh,
So
what's the shipping from the States?
I don't know. The thing is, I'm really nervous about state shopping at the moment, because it could come through and be all right. It could come over and just almost be as much as the mod,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you're like,
we know a
but-
man now.
We do know a
Yes.
man. I mean, I really like the way it looks. Like I said, different color everything. It even has a little inbuilt game on the screen, so you can just play a game if you're bored.
Oh, that's a bit naughty.
Yeah.
I don't entirely agree with that part of it, but I love the look of it. I absolutely love the look.
But yeah, it's quite clever. Like it does. It's got 6 different preset modes for ramping up, and they're called tea milk. So one is designed
Yeah.
for a ramp up for
It's
like
got
tea.
Simon's birthday present.
I've just bought one.
What?
You just bought one.
Yeah,
I'm having it shipped from a friend in Florida, and then
we're
he'll
shipping some other stuff to us as well already, so it's all good.
They're taking over your
Birthday
Josh Boys
present,
this week.
it's done and dusted.
Are they taking over Josh Boys as well now?
Sorry, Joe.
Currently, the only reason I wouldn't buy one from the States, and I would quite happily buy one from the States, is the fact, where the fuck are you going to get the pods?
That's a good
We
point.
get the hampers, as well.
You better
Yeah,
order some
hampers
extra
over,
pods as
so
well.
We get hampers back.
It comes with 2 pods, so you can get more sent over. It's not a problem. But like, there comes with a couple of different pods. But yeah, I think 1250 milliamp battery. I just really like. I know it's not for everybody. I just really like the aesthetic of it.
The
I think it
look,
looks really
the
cool.
look for me is
I saw it in like in a purple and grey colour. I was like, oh god, that's lovely. But they do it in like a straight black and a few other colourways like blue, all sorts
Neon
of stuff.
pink, purple, and blue.
Are you on the website now?
No. That's the colour scheme I'd go for.
But like, it's quite clever.
Drop us a link. Share the
There's
link
quite a
in the
lot.
chat.
There's
Have a
quite. I can't share the link in the chat or on YouTube.
I might bet in the private chat bit on
Oh,
Restream.
okay, hold on. Let me get it. Hold on.
There you go.
That's what I've ordered.
You went black.
This company, it's just type in whizvapor.com.
There's got to be a dropship company that got them somewhere. Because that won't be made in the States, surely.
No, it definitely looks like it's made in China
Yeah.
or somewhere around those lines.
I found it.
There you go. That's straight to the beeper. But like they do a purple and green, a straight black with purple buttons.
They do
All
like a
green with
silver and black,
all-
which
all-
looks very
all
much
gre-
like.
all green with a translucent purple body. Oh, mate, I kind of like the baby blue and hot pink.
36 quid.
Yeah, it's not bad. But like I said, you can change the panels, you can do all sorts. And I to be honest, with you, I think for that they're $48. I mean, I think for that kind of price, it's not bad. I just wish they were over here.
Yeah.
It's obviously a Chinese company. If you're looking on the package and on the name, there is Chinese writing.
Yeah, I think the reason they are stateside only is because the majority of their business is for
Dry
herb vapor overs.
Yeah.
Mm. But I do agree with you, Josh. That baby pink and blue looks quite nice.
Yeah, I'd quite happily rock that.
I don't know how I feel about the obvious Game Boy rip-offs that they've got.
Yeah.
The Puff Boy, but the Puff Boy's been out for years.
Yeah, I've been.
Now they've got one called the Mario Jane, which you kind of guess what that one is.
Yeah, but that's a dry herb vaporizer. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they've got a Game Boy Color rip-off one, which is called Purple Haze, which you could kind of guess what that one's for as well.
Again, they're all dry herb vaporizers. Apart from that and the Puff Boy, which are normal. I just really like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you see something, you're like, "What is that? That's really cool." Like, I just wanted it. I want one, but
well, sell one of your borrows.
no.
Might just cover the import tax as well.
Yeah, I've got this lovely crazy mod of one, which is weird as shit. So that. But yeah, no, just really liked it. I'm gonna put it up one more time.
Oh God, that is so rude. Is there anything beyond Sub-Zero?
No.
No.
No, there
That
isn't.
does look ace.
Do you know what? I didn't think you guys.
It's the colour scheme. It's the colour scheme that gets me mostly.
Yeah.
I like
If you look on that link video that I put in the private chat, you'll see the other colorways, and some of them are really nice.
I
I've got a feeling Lloyd's got some new.
Why couldn't that be?
I got new.
You got new.
You have new, but you've not got it with you.
Everyone goes quiet looking at the website.
Sorry.
No new.
I just thought they made some. I just really liked it. I kind of really like that 1980s aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yes, that's totally Simon, the 1985.
You see, the only thing that would make it even better is if it was actually a Sony Walkman. But it looked like it had a tape in it.
Proper 80s, 90s style.
Man, I feel so young.
But then, if it did that, it had to be, as the batteries were running low, it'd make a sound like the tapes would when the batteries running low.
When you read into the specs of it, it does some really interesting stuff. Really
the reading of the different pods, the different settings is pretty unique. That's got to come to the UK. That has got to come to the UK.
Yeah, the only new I've got isn't vapor related, and it's that. It's a D&D figure.
You geek.
Yeah, it's actually quite fun playing games like that.
Yes,
you have to use your brain.
Lloyd actually has a genuine billy box now.
Lloyd does. I saw it, Lloyd. It's looking pretty, bro.
Pretty. Fucking vape's pretty. Just wrong.
Vinny, if you got a unicorn poo.
Yeah.
Why is the shit and the piss actually transformed in his bog then since the last time I was on?
What?
Is that about unicorn poo?
Yeah,
really
no,
want a
that,
Uni
I
poo.
take
my,
it.
that's my billet, Chris. My billet is a
Oh.
unicorn poo.
Actually, all I want from your uni poo is just your inners. Just put your uni poo inners. That's all I want. Do you want to trade for some nug ones?
With a back to front mods, then mine would look like the old alternate version of yours, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I'll even send you some matching ODB stickers.
See,
This even got a
I
unicorn
wanted to
on
go
it.
all purple, but I think it's too much.
Yeah. That's a cool little ODB sticker.
I've got all the panda ones with the bridge. So.
See, I don't think I'll break into the billet box because I'm just, I'm too tight.
You see, I
No,
never
I was
thought I
gonna
would do,
vote.
but I got a deal I could not turn down. So
To be honest with you, I could just get these reanodized in that colour for about 20 quid. So
yeah,
I
like
think
down
I'd
the
probably
road.
get side billets, but for me, I'm just now.
See,
I've
I'm
got
not
an eye.
cheap.
I've got an eye on a couple of billets that I want.
I'm not cheap. I'd literally just keep the innards, the standard innards.
This month's a bit too tight to be splashing out on expensive mods because
Unless I can get an RBA.
the missus has just changed jobs and she's gone from being paid weekly to monthly, so it's going to be a.
Ooh.
Ouch.
And I was off pretty much the whole of February. Anyway, where are we going to put this? The
Cool.
mini beeper. The mini beeper.
Sub-Zero, gotta be. No brainer.
Well, you know what my vote is. I don't need to even vote, do I?
I've been to the
Sub-Zero.
pub 3 times this week, Lloyd. I'm going again tomorrow as well because the missus is in London.
Yeah, Sub-Zero.
Missus is in London. I've got no kids, so where do you think I'm going? I'm not sitting in the house on my own.
Yeah, you are.
No, Mail.
Sorry, if I had the entire house to myself, I guarantee I'd be strutting my stuff around this house starkers. Sod that.
Hatman, do not fall down the bullet hole. It's a fucking deep hole. It really is.
The thing is, you buy a billet and then you got to buy a bridge. Then you want a different button set. Then you want different inners. Then you want different panels. Then you want a different borrow. Then you want and everything is expensive.
It turns into Trigger's broom, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. It really
But
does.
I know
Yes,
I know what I paid for this, and I got a stupid deal. But I know what everything on this costs retail, and fuck me, shouldn't be leaving the house of it.
Right, vote on the pod,
Oh, Sub-Zero.
Chris.
I can't believe I'm putting a pod in Sub-Zero. But I'm
Best
putting a
pod
pod in
ever.
Sub-Zero. I want it that badly.
I don't know if it's cool or Sub-Zero. Fuck it, Sub-Zero. I can't be a great all night.
Tech support.
It's so cool, it's beyond Sub-Zero.
I just ordered one.
It's the fucking Fonz, mate. That's how cool it is. It's the fucking Fonz right there.
Right era as well.
Yeah, you know, I've got a lot of love for 80s stuff. I know that sounds hipster as shit.
Well, as I've
but
kind of sorted out my secret Santa, I just have to hope I get this person now, Sub-Zero.
Whoever it is, they're getting it.
Yeah,
Now we all want Haley's Secret Santa.
It's a bit early to be talking about that, ain't it?
All right, we'll do
Never too early to start planning for Christmas.
Secret Easter.
Who gets to the Easter Bunny?
Secret Easter.
The secret bunny.
To be honest, with me and my friends, we always used to do like Christmas in like August as well, like a August Christmas. Don't know why. And we did it every year. And we went to a friend's house and we put up all the Christmas decorations and we got each other presents and it was just an excuse to have a party. Literally on like generally one of the hottest days of the year, just all the Christmas decorations, all day party. Why not? Do you know? I mean, people used to come around like, "What are you doing? It's summer Christmas, people," and this was a tradition for years. Did it for probably at least 5 or 6 years. Summer Christmas.
Why not, eh? Why not?
can never have too much Christmas, right?
No, definitely not.
You
Definitely.
The
can.
problem is you
You've
really
obviously never
struggle
had
to
my
buy.
mum's turkey.
It's a real struggle to buy mince pies and Christmas pudding.
Talking of Christmas pudding, I've still got Christmas pudding in my cupboard.
Jesus. Always
Christmas
banter
pudding.
food.
Christmas pudding don't go off, mate.
No,
No,
it doesn't.
Christmas pudding never goes off.
It's
Real,
best.
better.
It's
proper
best
Christmas pudding
before
don't go off.
the end of the end of 2023. So technically, I could keep it in my cupboard until next Christmas.
Chris, to be honest with you, mate, you're sorted because that shit was if I have a nuclear blast, and at this rate, it looks like there might be some. So
Yeah. So at least I'll be eating once if I survive.
Yeah, of course, always.
That'll be
That
fun.
was a question to the private chat.
Yeah, we will do that.
Yeah, everybody loves the 80s, right? If like the 80s was such
Yeah.
a to be honest with you, it was a terrible period for music, but it got better. The
Yeah.
music just got better and better and better. It just aged really well.
Especially as you got closer to the 90s.
It was real. That it was when the synthesizer really came to power. You
I
gotta
love
love
a
a
good
synthesizer.
synthesizer.
Mm.
So where have
Gotta
you
love
got
a-
It's the
pod?
movies for me. It's the 80s movies.
The-
I love
the-
80s
the-
movies.
The
I
Polish
don't know,
guy
I
was
just like
zero.
scroll in the 80s.
What was that, Hayley?
I try and get Hayley to watch the 80s films. They're like Breakfast Club
I've
and
seen them.
pretty. And she just
I've seen
I
them.
know you've seen them, but
Mark, you were 20 in 1980. I wasn't born until 1986.
Yeah,
I
same
think I
here.
was born till 1984. I was crawling when he's like, lace gloves. Like, woo!
I was 2 in 1980.
Yeah, you and Vinny is like droopy drawers and over.
Excuse me?
44.
I'm not. I'm very nearly 45, unfortunately.
He's
cheers,
44
cheers,
this
cheers,
year.
Lloyd. I'll get it up next week, buddy. Anyway,
Hayley's got a 101.
Haley's got shit me.
Yeah, I
that's
sent
sick
pictures
as
to Josh. So he put them up. How much it teased me off.
fuck. Wowzers! I think I've just made a mess in my trousers. It's fucking sexy as shit. Anyway,
Oh, no, it's not. If it's my... No, it's not. It's an absolute pet peeve.
right. Anyway,
And when I was looking for call suggestions, these came up and I was like, nope.
Oh,
Haley's Room 101. I've just got to find the right bumper.
we didn't even
There it
bother
is.
with a Cold War bumper.
Oh, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't, did we?
It's that strange.
We
isn't it?
definitely, in that case, we definitely need a Room 101 bumper.
Here's
Is
Johnny.
Is that a
Because
new
everybody. Nah, that's the old. Everyone loves the freaky Room 101 music.
Ooh,
one? You
scary.
couldn't have played that bumper a long while. I can't remember hearing that.
No,
It
we haven't done a
reminds
Room
me of
101
like
in
The
ages.
Shining. Something
No,
you'd
I know
hear
the
in The
real,
Shining.
the first real hymn sit then, but like it was really popular in the 80s. That's when it was really brought to power in popular music. So,
Yeah. Go on then, Hayley.
Obviously, you guys know I like a pretty vape. I'm quite one of these people that, if it looks nice, I'm going to try it, I'm going to buy it. The new pod obviously bit me in the ass, but I go for a pretty vape. Unfortunately, I will draw the line at ones that have been bedazzled and look like it belongs in a 5-year-old toy box. I think I just sent Josh pictures of these vapes.
I'm not
Yeah,
feeling
you did.
you'll like it.
So, are you talking about the Me Pod?
No,
No.
it's worse. Just see if Josh
Oh,
can get it up.
Because that
It's
was
worse.
that just looked like a
Are
piece
you
of
talking
sand.
about the picture of that really expensive mod as well?
I have no idea how much it is, but it looks like it belongs to a 5-year-old.
What the one that's basically a cartomizer?
The one
Yeah.
I sent, yeah, just
Yeah,
sent now.
hold
Sent
on.
2 different
Hold
ones.
on.
I
You
don't
just
care
sent
how
now?
much they cost. It looks like it comes from Poundland and that a 5-year-old's going to use it as a fairy one.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Wept. Oh, I'll get a picture of this at bottom.
Yeah, you've got to get a picture of because
This will be
I was actually
interesting.
looking for cool suggestions. These came up, and I was like, hell no.
Oh, that's weird. I've just got to Facebook and I can see my face again.
How do you think
But yeah,
I feel when I
going
open
to be
Facebook and I see
bedazzled
you?
that much.
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled is something else, mate. We're not going down that route.
No, it's been bedazzled.
It looks like it belongs in a 5-year-old girl's toy box.
Oh, Jesus.
And for
It
me,
does
that's
look-
a pet peeve because it becomes not a vape, but a girly accessory.
And then, where do you draw the line, Hayley? With that mod that we've all just loved, that pod, where do you draw the line?
Like for me, yeah, I'm getting one for Simon, but I will make sure my kids are aware it is not
It's
a
just-
toy, and it will be
it's just
stored
maybe-
away from them. But
I have
the
to
set
name
ones
the
that does the
pictures.
overkill carnage, I won't get because of my child. But these,
You
when
have to-
you see the picture,
I'm
You'll
doing it. Hold on, they're
understand.
loading.
it
hello.
takes beyond. You know, oh, it's
So it's-
kiddie.
I have to-
Right.
When I
Hayley,
save a
Harry
picture,
Hilton.
when I save a
Well,
picture, I have
let's
to.
just get it
I
up.
I have to.
Go on, George.
Sorry, that sounds so bad.
Yeah, let me speak.
When I name pictures, I have to name them. So I've just called this Vag Vape 1 and Vag Vape 2. So, like, my missus is going to go on my computer next week and go, "What the fuck?" Like, here you go. So I get what you mean, Hayley. This is pretty shocking. I mean,
This is what I call taking
The
it too
fuck?
far.
That looks like something you get out of.
Very.
Yeah, that looks like something you get out of Van Summers.
If the Kardashians vaped, I bet
I
they're
don't
not
care
cheap
how
either.
much they cost. If they look like they belong in the 5-year-old's toy box, it's a no.
It's the
It looks like
5
Hobbycraft spewed up on it.
That's me. It's too gone past it.
Yeah, but
One
people
of
are
them
like
was oh, that
that.
is pretty, that is nice. This is a 5-year-old would pick that up and think it's a toy. She would think it's, you know, a
and then,
one,
guys,
a girly
the first
accessory.
bit, that first bit. Just take a picture. Just look at the car. Man. It's a fucking silica wick. Fucking.
Yeah, it's old school.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just
It's
fuck no.
it's a proper Poundland special with
Yeah.
I'm there vaping that with my Totally Wicked. Fucking loving it. Back like 10 years ago.
That's for me the pet peeve where you just took the bling too far. It's like, I love my Brunhild from Vape Flies mod, and obviously the red I've got, you get Diamantes. I'm never putting them on because it's gonna take it too girly for me. It's gonna make it too
I like it.
powdery.
So the problem is, you can imagine your Towie girls rocking one of them in the white stiletto.
Yeah,
I want
but
one for
it
Expo.
looks like it belongs in a 5-year-old toy box.
I want one. I want one. Where can I buy one?
It's the,
I'll
sort-
get
it's,
you one, Vin.
it's
I
the
want
exact
one.
thing like Barbie would vape.
Doesn't mean to
He's
me
a
it's
Facebook user.
I want one. I really want one.
No, Vinny, you've got to do it in. I want that one.
Go on now.
that one.
I want that
But
one.
no, that's my pet peeve.
Don't
But
like
it's beyond. Okay, I'm a girly vapor. I
It doubles up as a pro.
pretty, but that takes it
Or a
to
sparkler.
5-year-old level, and I'm just like, no.
All you need is it on a lanyard round your neck and you'd be well away.
The problem
Accessory
is,
in a vape.
you get to a point where you get to
I expect to see the Queen vaping it, or I expect to see it on RuPaul's Drag Race. That's where I expect to see it.
Either way, Queen is going to be vaping
Be a
it.
5-year-old, use it as a freaking one.
That's why I want one.
Yeah, because
the
Vinny's
problem
secretly a
is, you
queen.
get beyond that bit where it's tacky, and you go so far beyond tacky, it sort of has cult status because it's so crap. And I think that's where it's
No.
itching for, isn't it?
No, it's gonna go to little kids. Little girls will think that is awesome.
If the
Little
Kardashians
teenage girl.
vape, that's what they would use.
No.
They would so use that, but it would be real diamonds.
I'm sure I've vaped worse. However, Haley, the other week you sent me a picture of something on the Cornwall suggestions, which was this.
Oh God. I don't know.
God.
I
What was
just
it?
get random crap.
Yeah, it's gonna be exactly
Oh,
the
I
same
know
thing.
It
Well,
might be.
because basically, I think you might have been Googling world's most expensive vapes because the vapes you sent me were all. So you sent me a picture of 3 vapes a couple of weeks ago.
I did, yeah.
Six, but 3 of them. So one of them is a mech mod that's priced at £3,000, right? One of them is a box mod. One of them is a box mod, so it's priced at £10,000.
Wow.
And then you've got this, which is the. Hold on, let me get the picture. Let me just. This is actually just a screenshot, so you just excuse the fucking
Yeah, this is me just
the
going, oh,
images from it. I'm just gonna save this as.
depending on my week at work,
And
depends on
Chris
what you
thinks
get.
billets are
Yeah, right now.
expensive.
This has a price tag, and I'll tell you the price tag when I put the picture up. All right, because actually no, you'll see it because it's saved in the picture. You'll see it because this actually sold for this amount of money. Hold on, let me upload the picture.
Yeah, Facebook user, please give Restream permission to use your name on Facebook.
So you sent me this like 2 weeks ago, and this has the price in the picture because this is just a screenshot because I can't find a picture anywhere else. But this sold.
I
for
don't see why I send you, 'cause I have no idea.
I remember that one.
How much?
Yeah, because I was just like, what the hell? Why would you buy that? That's such a shit
And that,
fucking thing.
and that sold for $887,000.
If I remember right, that was actually made.
from Poundland.
That was actually made by a Russian billionaire for his girlfriend or his wife.
It's real gold, isn't it?
Yes, he's got
Real
real
gold,
gold, real
crystal,
jewels.
diamond. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because you said you wanted unique. So I found
Look.
frigging unique.
But then it's got a
That's-
50p cartomizer on it.
Yeah.
Is it me, or does the tip look like the tip of a rampant rabbit with the?
Yeah, a little
Thank
bit.
God
I'll
you
tell
said
you what,
it, 'cause
Chris.
I was thinking it.
I'll tell you exactly what that tip reminds me of. The end of an enema.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one.
I haven't had one. I've given plenty.
I don't know.
Okay.
So
I-
you're
I'm
a
no
pain in
longer
the
in
arse
the
in more
sector.
ways
I'm
than
a
one.
push.
Then.
No, Russian be worth fuck all then. Yeah, well.
Here's what
Savage,
I
Bill.
say, we want something interesting. We want a talking point. So I'm either looking for the best or the worst.
I mean,
It
the
depends
thing
on
is
my
that
mood.
someone that's having that made has got more money than they ever know what to do with.
Russian
Not
billionaire.
anymore.
Need I say more?
Does he also own Chelsea by any chance? Longer. Oh, I'm going to have all my assets seized. Let's sell my football club quickly.
He's not getting that quick a sale at $3 billion, though, is he?
My arguments list though, right? You put that one that's like £800,000 next to that one that looks like a Poundland special, and there's not actually much different in it, is there?
No, there's not. It's just the jewel, the aesthetics.
What makes it worth the money is probably the quality of the jewels that are in it. That's it. No, he's not, mate. Did you see Chelsea's response to that? They said, if we wanted some Irish prick running a football team, we'd have hired Roy Keane. The best response Chelsea have ever put.
But both them rates are basically built on the same
Yes,
cartomizer.
yes, they are. It's just, yeah.
One's
It's a
using real
totally-
crystals and
it's-
diamonds.
it's
The
a
other's
to-
using
it's a-
plastic.
It's a totally wicked. It's a totally wicked ego pen covered in fucking diamonds.
Yeah. A lot of diamonds. Pretty diamonds.
So is that officially the world's most expensive
That
vape?
is officially the world's most expensive vape. Yeah.
And I thought Page were taking the piss with their solid silver one. They did the other year. They wanted to charge for that. I think they wanted $4,000 for that, didn't they?
For that price, I'd want uranium contacts. You sure? I don't know how conductive radioactive uranium is. I know it's pretty
When they were
radioactive.
like a wand for Elsa or something for a 5-year-old to play with, then to me it's taking it too far.
For that price, I'd want it to come with my own yacht and helipad.
Lloyd, I'll get him up next week, brother.
So are you going to do my other one next week then, Josh? The weird ones I sent you. For the coral! Nothing else.
Oh, that is.
That's
Oh no,
a
I've seen that before. Yeah, the one that's made from meteorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
question is it going into room 101?
Yes.
Yes.
Over Bejazzled.
I
Really
want one.
room 101.
I want one. It's my birthday on Tuesday. I'm off shopping for one.
Well, no, I to get you for Secret Santa. I'll just get one. You know what? I'll get a smart rhinestones. I'll have a whale of a time for you.
Actually, no. I'll send you a geek
I
rate.
don't
Go
even
to a
get
geek
the
rate.
smart.
Not
I've got
smart.
smart. I just get the rhinestones. What's your post, Vinny? I have rhinestones
Yeah,
as well. What's your post be?
Sean's got a point. I'd want a servant pushing that fire button for me. Vape, please.
I want that.
For that money, I want somebody inhaling it, filtering it, and then
Blowing it at
blowing
you.
it back to me.
Blown back off a vape.
Who knew my 101 could be so exciting?
Oh, back in the days, like, can I have
Wait,
a
just a
please,
pet peeve.
cigarette? No, give you a blowback. Oh, fuck off.
That sounds wrong. I don't mind if it's sparkly, but when it becomes too bad, it's just no.
You can never have enough sparkle.
That coming from Mr. Rainbow Mod.
I like rainbow.
Vinny, you have got to watch your postman because I am sending you a DIY sparkly mod. I have rhinestones, I have glitter, I am going to town on a smock.
He's a rhinestone cowboy.
Now there would be a look for Expo, wouldn't it?
I just need Chris to do, and I don't need to do Secret Santa.
I'll bejazzle my dungarees.
Man, if you want, I'll give you a bejazzle. I probably can get them from Poundland.
Hayley, it would take you fucking forever to do my dungarees. They are huge.
I am willing to accept the challenge.
It'd be like bejazzling a fucking.
I'll bejazzle them into wearing for Expo.
It'd be like bejazzling a 10-person tent.
I'm sorry, I have now got to bejazzle these dungarees for Expo. I'll even put like LXV in diamonds.
Imagine that.
Oh my god, I'm so doing it.
We've just got to come up with a drag name for Vinny now to put on the back in sequence.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can do a poll. Yeah, let's do a poll.
Just call him Ginger.
I'm going to go with Vinny Vagina.
Or just VV.
Vagina.
Vagina.
Is that...
Have you seen my downstairs mix-up?
Oh, Vinny, I'm coming for your dungarees.
Vagina 14er.
Come on, Greg.
Oh, it's a 20-minute drive. I'm so coming for your dungarees.
What do you mean you're a 20-minute drive?
Well, I've got shopping as well.
I'm a 20-minute drive. You sit in the passenger seat, sleep.
What do you expect?
Oh Jesus!
Right, guys, we're gonna have a very quick questions from the chat.
Sorry.
That's all right. I was literally dancing away through that whole segment, then stopped just as it came live again.
Oh, shit,
I know when it ends.
And Vinny's still spazzing out.
Guys, quick
Like
question.
he's back in the 80s in the race.
And then we're going to call it a night. I will not be hanging around for an after show tonight. I don't know if these guys will be, but
Yeah, I'm up for one. I'm not.
Not very long.
What? No, tomorrow. No.
I'm not.
Woo! I got a weekend off. Then I'm in for 7 days. So I'm looking at space next week or disappear. It's just I'm too tired.
Oh, there's a question from a Facebook user. What do you think will be the next big innovation in the scene? I'll tell you what it'll be. Fucking expensive.
Whatever it'll be, it'll have sequins on it, Facebook user.
And a vibrating function.
I don't know how much. I honestly don't know how much we can evolve
It depends.
until.
Because obviously we're going into Philip Box territory at the moment with the
Well,
Pulse coming
no,
out.
that's been 4 years at least.
No, but we've got the Pulse. The cheaper versions are coming out the Pulse, so there'll be a different version coming out similar.
But to be honest, I don't think we can really evolve too much until a better battery comes out.
No.
Um,
I think, to be honest to that, I think the vape scene will change massively in the next 12 months. Especially UK, because I wouldn't really surprise me at all if there's some really tight legislation comes in around pods, mainly in disposables. I can see that happening.
To be honest, it needs to happen.
Yeah,
because-
I can really see it happening. And
Yeah,
I know
I'm watching pod people now desperately pushing their devices.
yeah, there
Because
will
they
be a
want them
massive change.
advertised beforehand.
I know for a fact Elf Bar have now bought out a 0 milligram pod.
Why?
Alpha have now
which-
brought out a refillable.
Yeah, they have, but they've also bought out a 0 nicotine
Yeah.
pod,
Oh, it's just
which kind of makes it. But I mean, that just tells you everything you need to know. That tells you everything that's wrong with it, because it's like, well,
Yeah, but unfortunately for them,
if it's got 0 nicotine,
Right Squad already did that.
but is this for the people out there that just like the flavors?
Yeah.
Which
I
I know,
know-
a lot of people out there that like the flavors.
I
And we
understand
have-
there's people out there that use sort of bakery and cake flavors so they don't eat it. I kind of get that, but it's not really that right either. It's like Chris said, it's one of them.
No,
The
it's like
argument with
eating,
it is-
vaping, baking, baked flavours to try and stop you from eating it. It sort of works, but to an extent. Nothing
the
beats a
arg-
Bakewell tart, the physical Bakewell tart.
I think
I'm
the
sorry,
argument
I'm
is
going to
right
what
now is
Sean said. Vinny should do the next RuPaul.
I like the idea of what Facebook user said. Use a diesel engine for a vape. Just don't
I
get
like that
VW
now.
to do the emissions, though.
to be honest with you, if I'm powering a battery and recharging it is a lot cheaper than diesel, so I'll
To
stick
be
with that. Folks.
fair, I don't know who Facebook user is, but last time we didn't spend our time at the bar. This time, oh fuck yeah,
We did spend a bit of time at the bar.
not long. But yeah, this time, hello, we're gonna just for us this time going to Expo. It's about meeting you guys. We're not really bothered about the companies. We're obviously going to say hello to people.
Obviously, Facebook user knows who we are anyway. Oh, it's Raoul!
It's Raoul, isn't it?
He got me one of my favourite mods.
Raoul?
Raoul.
Raoul Meadows.
Yes, he got me my rogue. Raoul, please tell me you come into the Expo.
Come on, Facebook. He's on Facebook already.
I
Hanley.
know, I lost the plot.
I think the biggest issue
Never
at
had
the
it.
minute is we've got some rogue dropship companies that are selling
It worked.
disposables that are 50 mg and they're based in the UK.
Yeah.
And that is what's going to start destroying everything. But as for the next big thing coming, I think we're going to go full circle again. So I think we're going to start seeing the end of this year. We're going to start seeing squonks coming back and things like
Yeah,
that.
Raoul's going to Expo. Raoul, we need to meet up. You've got messages. We have to meet up.
But I
give you
just tried
one
to
hell
do
of a
something.
squishy hug.
I just tried to do something rather funny and it didn't work because you couldn't see my lower half. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm
really
very
don't want
glad we
to go
didn't see it then.
hard-hearted, so it's
I basically made my top into a boo tube, but you couldn't see it because you can only see from here up.
No, I really don't want to see that. Thank you very much.
I'm
Yeah, we
quite glad
don't.
it didn't work.
We guys meeting up on the Friday then to go out for dinner. And is everyone invited?
Yeah, I won't be there.
I don't think all of us. I don't think all of us will be there on the Friday. So
Oh, Saturday? All of us should be there by Saturday.
Anyone that's there any night is more than welcome to join up with any of us at any time.
At any time, at any point, you will not miss us because we will be
Apart
quite
from me,
loud.
'cause I'm a grumpy bastard.
I will be taking my overkill to Expo. I actually really can't wait. And
I've
then
not
I
even
know
thought
you're
about what
gonna
I'll
find
be taking.
I'm gonna
We're
take
going to be there.
I'm gonna take 20 Benton and edges and a ciggy light.
it. Oh my god! Can we I will vajazzle Vinny. I'm quite happy to do that.
No!
What, vajazzle his cock?
However, no. I work in care. Well, you
Even Simon's like,
me.
the hell am I listening to? I just have this
No.
image of Hayden just standing there like this. Vinny, Hate's doing a bit. I can't get up that high.
To be honest, you can do that if you want. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for Vinny. Also, if you do that, I definitely don't want to fucking see it.
Yeah, same here.
I think if that happens, we're going to get kicked out of Expo.
I just have this image of Vinny.
Better stage.
Oh,
I just have this image of Vinny walking around Expo going, helicopter, helicopter.
Everybody come up to the stage now for everybody come up to the stage now for a live vajazzling. Jesus fucking Christ.
Can we get Chris to come on hold my belly up so it's not in the way?
It's like Vinny, what have you had for jazzled there? Is that a smock alien you just had for jazzled?
No, it's just a baby beast.
Surely it'd be a pijazzle, not a vajazzle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think it's time to end the show.
With a live ringtone change.
It's definitely time to end the show.
Yeah, Vinny has his ringtone changed.
Oh my god, I'm crying. If anybody wants to join us for the after show,
you guys never, ever, ever cease to amaze me.
that's always a good thing.
Have you noticed it always
For a
goes
change, it
up
wasn't
when I
me.
come on?
Yeah, but you always notice it's someone else's.
Jesus Christ. The randomness of the LXV.
You allowed me on, Vinny. You said, yeah, come on.
You're not
come
vajazzling
out.
anything.
Not just a vape show, ladies and gentlemen. Not just a vape show.
There's so much more.
Oh.
Sean, what if we use super glue?
Oh God.
Oh my god, wax!
Hot glue gun. No, hot glue gun.
I have one!
I've got a hot glue gun as well.
Do you know, I'm going to get rid of these pictures before I come on next week and go, what the fuck did we look at last week?
Jazzle face. Badge face.
I was going to do this one more time. I want it.
You gotta do the badge face.
Anyway, on that really untasteful note.
No, I just nailed them on.
The stable fate's been patterned now.
Oh God.
Is anyone going to post the link in the room?
Oh yeah, after show.
Oh, shit.
More fun, more vajazzling, more vajazzling.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Alex,
Maybe.
what did I do?
What happened there, Josh?
I did something weird.
Roll, come and join us for the after show.
Wait, Wyatt, your
Like,
coils.
Just do that. Just gonna do this.
no.
And don't forget our sponsor.
Yes, don't forget Geek Vape. Love Geek Vape.
88
Geek Vape.
That's
It's
it.
totally wicked.
Right. Anyway, everybody say your goodbyes.
Ta-ra, Rabbit.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody, and happy
Thanks for
birthday.
the
It's your
show.
birthday.
I'd bet to say that. I'd bet to take that, nick that then.
Good night.
Good
It's
morning.
my birthday Tuesday.
Woo!
What? How old am you? 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you was.
And if it's your birthday this week,
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Morning.